Today I'm going to talk to you about Sus4 chords yet again. Now this time what I'm doing is I'm going to run through Sus4 chords running into the original open chords we extended them from. Check this out. So I get my Dsus4 as before, and I have my Asus4, I have my Esus4, and if I play those three in a row, you're going to hear that it sounds fairly unsettled. Check this out. So it's going to go. They don't fully sound as if they go together. But if I add in the original chord, so for my Dsus4, if I add in my D chord as well, Asus4, A chord, Esus4, E chord, you're going to hear that it will sound a lot more settled and a lot more musical and friendly to your ear. So I'm going to hit 4 on Dsus4, then I'm going to hit another 4 on D, and I'm going to do the same thing on the Asus4, the A, and the other one too. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, to take a closer look, I have my D chord, and to make it Dsus4, I add my pinky underneath my third finger. So they're actually both behind the third fret there, and they're right behind the fret. Watch out that it doesn't creep slightly over and do that. So that's Dsus4, and note the way my second finger can wait on while I play this. It won't matter if I lift it on or off for this chord. And that's the chord you're going to anyway, so you might as well leave it on. Your next chord was A, and with A, we either got our pinky and put it on the third fret, and then took it off and we got A. Or else you could extend your third finger up a fret and budge it back again for your A. Pros and cons to that is, if you're younger, you might find it a bit of a stretch to get your third finger up here. If you've been playing longer and you've bigger hands, the pinky being pulled off the subbench yet again, it can feel pretty uncomfortable. Both are worth exploring though over time. And then the one I already talked about, we had our Esus4, which I can play like an A shape, and then I switch to it this way. Or else, if you get E straight away here and add your pinky underneath the third finger, so it's on the second fret of the G string now, then lift it off. So altogether those progressions we get. And those are only 3 of your Sus4s that you can add into those chords. And I'd encourage you to experiment with starting out with the A Sus4 to A first, and then the E as well. And that way you'll end up getting fluid at changing between all the chord combinations in turn. But it's something well worth checking out, especially if you've played a lot of songs with open chords. You may find after a while that you get bored of it. And there are points in songs where you can add in Sus4s yourself without telling the rest of the band, and it won't matter. Like, it won't intrude on the sound that much. Like if I'm doing this, if I'm going D, A, everything else around you can stay the same, and you won't intrude on the sound that much. So guys, that is a bit about Sus4 chords. Have a great weekend. Chat to you next week.